Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cameron's Corner. Thanks for joining me again. If anybody is joining me, excited to be here with you. I've got so many exciting things to talk about that I don't have time for everything. So I'm going to have to tell you some of the other things in more detail later. But uh, one of the things that I'm really excited about is that soon we're going to have Otter merch for people. You'll be able to get the otter on shirts and socks and things like that, and maybe even your own little plush otter. So I'm really excited about that. More details coming soon. And actually, I know I posted this on social media, but I wanted to show this highlighted again because my mother-in-law made me this amazing otter. It's so fat and chunky and it's so cute, and it has the P on it, which is so cool, the plotter P. Um, and so I just wanted to highlight that again because it's very special. She surprised me with that. My birthday is coming up, and so she made that for me, which is really cool. Um, so yeah, you'll be able to get your own otter merch and then plotter and things like that. So we're really excited about that. Another thing that we're really excited about is soon we'll so we're thinking next month we'll announce that we have what we're calling the Vault, which is just a ton of educational content for all those people subscribed to the Plotter education community and events. Sorry, not the events, but if you're subscribed to the Plotter education, you'll get access to our Vault. And not only does it have almost 50 hours of educational material about writing, but it has this really awesome AI search in it that just makes it so amazing to be able to find what you're looking for and learn about something that whatever you need in your writing, you'll be able to find it very quickly. And it's really cool. So I'll tell you more about that coming soon. But we're really excited about that. And then any replays that you've missed or whatever, if you're not in the right time zone for the events that we do, or if you have it in different language or whatever, this is going to be a really great thing for you. So that Vault, and we'll have replays available. So I see that some people are watching live, so this is pretty cool. Hello, good morning to those that are watching. I don't know if I've had live watchers before, at least not too many, but it looks like there's more. So thanks for joining me. And so there's a couple of things I want to show you, but before I do that, I want to say that we've had some questions about our new mobile app and how we're going to do that, especially since we turned off access to the old mobile app. And so people are wondering who's going to get this new mobile app and how's that going to work. It's going to be free for everyone, and not just people that have Plotter or bought Plotter. It's going to be free for everyone. So just so you know that, and just so you're not worried or questioning how that's going to be, it's going to be free for everybody. And there's probably going to be some better features if you're on different plans, because that just makes it possible if you're like on Pro. But the app itself and as much functionality as possible is going to be free to everybody. So excuse me. And then, oh yes, I'm supposed to do this. We have this cool event coming up. It is a book club, and it's about the book Story Genius by Lisa Cron. And let me post the link here. I think I can do this. Hopefully that goes out to everybody. So that's the link to be able to see what this book club is about. We've got a little trailer on there, and it explains what you'll learn in this book club. It's a 12-week book club, and it's either Jordan did it behind the scenes or it posted twice. I don't know. I'm looking at how this. Anyways, doesn't matter. But really great book club, really awesome. I added the book to my Amazon list myself, and I'm going to get it and read it. I'm really excited about this. This book, Story Genius, looks like it's really going to help my writing. So I can't wait to be a part of this. And replays will probably be in this Vault that we're talking about. The last time we did this book club, those replays are in that Vault already. And so, this one's a bit longer and more, we've practiced once already, so it's going to be a better experience. So really excited about that. So there's the link. Go ahead and sign up for that. And I really hope it helps your writing, like everything we do here. So with that, I'm going to share my screen. And I should have had this prepared beforehand. Sorry about that. Okay, great. So another of the exciting things I want to tell you about is with this book club that we're doing, it also got us excited to release a bunch of templates. Most of them have to do with this book, Story Genius. So we are releasing a bunch of templates here in the next week or so, before this uh, book club starts. Oh, and somebody asked, is there a cost? Yes, there is a cost to this. It's a 12-week book club, and I believe the cost is $179. But if I misspoke, sorry. Hopefully you'll forgive me for saying the wrong price if that's the wrong one. But you can see on that link right there. So there's a bunch of templates that we're releasing that have to do with this book club, the Story Genius book. So this first one is we're calling the plot guide, and I still don't understand it yet. So Troy Lambert would explain this way better. He and CJ will explain it way better when we do this book club. But it helps you to get your ideas organized as you're like in the very beginning stages. It seems like of that. So and then also what's really cool is, or what I find interesting, is these potential plot problems right here. And like when you have problems, it helps you think through what needs to be fixed or how can I fix this. So that's one thing that I think is really cool. And then this idea list of just scenes, like a list of scenes that you have that are just ideas. You don't know where to put them yet, but you just start making a list of them. So it's got some really cool things in here. I can't wait to learn how to use this better. Um, but that's only one. We've also got another scene template. Oh, we've got the Story Genius scene template. And this again comes from the book. And there's some details in here, which again, I'll be learning how to use. And we have a second scene template, which I don't have here loaded in that same way yet, but it's called the plot problem evaluation template. So this will give you questions about how to, again, think through those problems. So first one, is the problem capable of forcing my character to make the interchange that my novel is actually about? That's one of the three questions. So these questions will make you think through these problems and to evaluate them and fix them in your story. So that's three templates we talked about. There's also so there's a timeline template here that gives you steps to build out your story. There's 17 steps. And like most templates, there's a bunch of details in here about each step. So this is another way to go about writing your story and another structure you can follow that could really help you. So I think if I'm counting right, that's that's only 4 templates that I've told you about, because there's a fifth one, which is a character template. So then this is questions about your character. I was going to say attributes, but it's either attributes or questions that you write about your character to help you define who the character is and what your character wants and things like that. So that's 5 templates we're adding to Plotter for this Story Genius book club. And everybody's going to get access to those. It's not just if you go to the book club, but you'll learn how to use them better, which is something I need to do in this book club. So I'm really excited about that. And then on top of that, from some of these other events we've done recently, we're making some other templates, and they'll be available at the same time. This one is Bromancing the Beat. So this comes from the bromance event that Troy Lambert did with Lethal Weapon. And so this is basically romancing the beat, but if you're going to do like a buddy cop show or just a buddy romance, so it's really cool. And then another one is the heroine's journey. And we've got requests from this for this one before. So I'm really excited that we're finally doing this. And this was CJ who brought this one to life, and really pushed for this one. So it's similar to the hero's journey, but it's the heroine's journey. And I don't know a ton about this one, so I'll also be learning about this one. But it's kind of, this one is a little bit different in that it's broken up into acts, and they're colorful there for you to easily see that. So it's really cool. And there's 4 acts to this one. And then lastly, and this one is actually a surprise to the rest of the team because they didn't know I was going to do this. So I made a template out of what we're calling, or what I call, the idea folder within Plottr. So Troy Lambert a couple years ago came up with this idea of planning out your whole writing career, and well, not just your writing career, but organizing all your ideas for all your stories and series and things like that. And he does it within Plottr. And when I saw it, it was just this mind-blown experience. And I was like, I got to do that. It's so cool. So I organized my own writing because of that. And it took us a couple years, but we made a template out of it in Plottr. And Troy didn't know that I was going to do this, but it comes with, so for each year, you make one of your books a year. So this is the 2024 book. And within this, there's your word count goals, what you're writing or what you need to write, editing, book covers, publishing. And so you can just make tasks for each one of these things for the whole year. So that's one step of it. But then the other things, and I'm going over time, so you'll have to explore this better yourself, but you've got a place for all your ideas for any of your series or different pen names or genres, whatever. You can prioritize them. And that's just kind of, you just put them in there in whatever order you want. And then there's a priority list where you actually list them out. Which one am I going to write next? Because if you have multiple pen names or genres or whatever, then, which is actually the next thing I'm going to write. So this one I'm really excited about. It's changed my writing, and I was really excited to surprise the team with that. So like I said, there's too many things that we're working on that we're excited about to fit in 10 minutes. And I'm sorry I went over, but there's a lot of things coming, and we're excited about these things. Let me stop sharing my screen here. So I see that there's a couple comments. I'm going to show that one. Thanks. I think those templates are going to be handy. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much for joining me this time. It was cool to have people commenting as I was talking. So hopefully that continues, and hopefully more people join me. So, oh yeah. So let me show this comment too. Yes, exactly. I had this list of ideas in lots of different places, and just like for each individual book, the reason I created Plottr, I had ideas for different books in lots of different places. And until Troy came up with this cool system, it was very cool. It really changed how I organize my whole writing system. So thanks again for joining me, and cowabunga, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.